Welcome, Swamp TV.
Swamp TV, episode 3.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
I'm Patrick.
I'm Aaron.
And
just get right into it.
I know.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week, and I mean, you like just came over and we were just talking about it. It's just like, this is so ideal. Just, all right, let's start talking. Sit down and go.
Yeah, let's just walk in the door, literally jump in the chair and just start talking. Nothing planned, nothing like that. Let's just see where it goes.
So I didn't watch the Super Bowl.
I kind of did. I went to a Super Bowl party. Oh, actually, I fucked up. I didn't fuck up. I went to a Super Bowl. I watched the Puppy Bowl and the Super Bowl, and I placed bets on both, and I won the Puppy Bowl, which was sick.
Was it like a
dude? I was
corgi or something.
It was this little dog. His name was Chorizo, but I was down 3 points, and in the last 2 seconds, my boy Chorizo, this little dog, grabbed the toy and ran into the TD, put me in the lead. Last 2 seconds. So,
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're rich.
Yeah, in ways. Yes. Yeah.
Some would say.
Yeah. So I won the Puppy Bowl, and then I lost the Super Bowl, so now I have to get someone's name tattooed on me.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's a good name?
Yeah, actually.
Okay,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it works out. But then that. But I watched the Super Bowl at Rome's house. So he had like a big projector. He had a ton of food, a little bonfire going. It was sick. He really went all out for the Super Bowl. The backyard was just packed with a bunch of cool people.
Oh.
Yeah, so it was.
That's
but
great.
I was like, so with that many people and just it was outside, projector screen, all that shit. Like I just looked over at the score every now and then, and then realized I lost like at 10 minutes after the game was over because there's just too many people. Like it was just too many people I wanted to talk to. So it's like it didn't really work out. To actually be watching it, but
good food.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, he had like a bunch.
That grill was just going, huh?
I don't know if he got cater, if he did because Rome's a great cook. I don't know if he did all the cooking or not, but there's like just a bunch of like smoked pork, and there's macaroni and cheese, and just like there's just so much shit. I didn't even get to half the food because I was talking too much. Damn. Yeah.
That's rare for you.
I know, dude. Normally, like I zone in on the food, then eat myself to a stupor, then I can't talk to anybody. I'm in coma, But no, it was just too many people. I like went in there, like I'd already kind of been bar hopping around, then went there. So like I was just like on one of those moods where you're just like really fucking excited, Like so you just come in, you're smiling, and everyone's there, and you start talking.
That's always nice, man. Like when you go into it feeling good and feeling good.
Yeah.
Like also, you never get burnt out on like anything.
Yeah. No, it's just,
I get burnt out on talking sometimes. It's ironic because we have a podcast, but
no, I definitely do too. Sometimes I get a little burnt out and seeing the same locations and same people and places 24/7. It feels like kind of stuck in an episode of Groundhog's Day sometimes. But then when it's just like one of those things where it's just like all these people in one spot, yeah, then it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Then it's like, oh, dude, I haven't seen you in like fucking a month. What are you up to? Like that kind of shit. And then like that, so Super Bowl and all that. And then last week at work, I was just in Hilton Head the whole time. So I was pulling like 12-hour days, like driving there. Working with a like skeleton crew. They just needed help. So we have an office up there. So we went up there. And then my last day on it, like the weather was fucking perfect. We worked till like 6 p.m., like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And I was so excited to get off work. And all I want to do is get on my motorcycle and ride it. And I got into a wreck. I can't really talk about it too much on TV, but it's pretty painful. And that's when my hands are messed up. So I have the viewers know that I'm not like doing meth. It's just it was a motorcycle wreck. But
you're fine. I mean,
Yeah. I'm lucky
Could have been
to
awful.
still be standing, and
the machine's just a machine.
The machine's just a machine, and I just think I had someone looking out for me up there, and I hated that it fucking happened.
Yeah.
You know, because I think this town's definitely suffered enough of that shit, and I don't want to contribute to it at all. You know, but I mean, that's what you sign up for when you get on one of those things. So if you've never gotten on one of those things, I suggest to stay the fuck off them. But you know, is what it is. So I had to, yeah, whatever. I can't. That's about all I can talk about. My lawyer told me,
yeah,
not to talk about it.
Well, we can move on.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to the Super Bowl because I didn't watch the actual Super Bowl, but I used it as an excuse to make like just tons of fucking really cool food. So throughout the day, I made a lot of like really fun food.
Wait, like just for yourself, or you have to like with it for a group?
For me and Shayna.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So like we did wings, we did like fried macaroni and cheese bites, we had steak, we had just all types of like different things.
Yeah.
Just to get wild with. But what was interesting was, a lot of people, they either watch Super Bowl for the game or they watch it for the commercials.
Yeah.
And I ended up getting like 2 commercials sent to me. And one of them was a Rocket Mortgage commercial. And I don't know if you've seen the commercial.
Rocket Mortgage. Okay.
And they're like a company that helps you secure home loans, home mortgages.
Yeah.
I think we've peaked with just I don't think anything phases us anymore as far as like, even with this whole like, and I don't really want to go through the whole political aspect of Russia and Ukraine, but I don't think none of this stuff really bothers anyone anymore.
You're talking about us as a society just getting used to the worst fucking news possible day after day.
It's just, yeah.
It's like we're just getting fucking jaded.
So let me break this like Rocket Mortgage commercial down for you.
Okay.
So there is a Barbie house and there's a little girl playing with her Barbie. And then I forget the actress's name. She's from like just bunch of TV shows.
Give them to think about Mortgage Young,
Yeah, well, I think it was for like millennials or whatever. So this actress pops up behind the Barbie house and it kind of dives into, it's like hitting that 90s like heartstrings, like with like the old like toy commercials where you're like, oh mom, I want this.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that Mighty Max,
Oh, and man, G.I. Joe's commercials would come out, I'd be drooling.
So it's like shot like that, but then it just completely cuts into, you could sell this Barbie house. And she's like, oh, that sounds great. Let's sell it. And then it goes into like this weird real estate commercial where it's like, yeah, it's got great bones. It's got a great like foundation.
Oh, no. I hate it.
Oh, but it looks like I just got multiple offers. And then they start showing these action figures where it's like,
oh my God, I
like
already
Cash,
hate
it. Cash Carl, who's like, I'll pay all cash. It's basically laughing at how no one can afford or buy a home.
Yeah, I was actually, just before I walked into this house, I went and looked at another apartment, and it is kick ass. But I'm just not really sure how I'm gonna make it work. Not financially, just like moving people around
and that's just a rental.
The right person and all that. Yeah, it's just a rental location sick, but just don't really. I can't make it work in my head.
Yeah,
if it's just frustrating, dude. It's really frustrating.
That is frustrating. And then the companies that are supposed to help you secure these mortgages are laughing in the people's faces that can't even afford homes. It's like, dude, well, here, you can just ask over, the asking price, or if you have all cash, and it's like, who has $300,000, $400,000, $500,000 in their bank account?
The average 30-year-old, I'm not even kidding. I was just reading this earlier today. The average 30-year-old's net worth is negative $1,000.
Mm-hmm.
And like the way these commercials just live in this fucking dream world where everyone's walking around with $300K in their pocket, like from working, I don't know, working at Chili's,
Yeah.
Like nobody, dude, money is fucking drying up. Places like built, I don't know, and like
if you make $100,000 a year, that's not even a lot.
I
in a bigger city,
I couldn't dream of making that much.
But in a big city, like New York, where you're paying rent, like at least to, if you want to live by yourself, you're paying at least $3,000 a month in New York, and like, you know, transportation, food, everything is so inflated that $100,000 a year, it's like you have to make that.
Dude, I've, you know, like the most.
Not that I'm trying to make everything depressing, but it was just like,
no, it is depressing. Cause I'm just like, I'm literally just dealing with that in my head right now. So it's like, because you know, I mean, the dream is just to afford a place by yourself. Like, but if I'm gonna live in Savannah, I'm gonna live downtown. That's my thing, you know. Like, otherwise, I don't really think this town's that pretty outside of downtown, you know. Like,
well, that's the
everything
big
else
thing.
just kind of looks cookie cutter to me.
Yeah.
And
no, dude. I mean, I completely agree. It's like, what are you gonna live on the island, or you know, live on the south side,
dude? That's like, I don't know. I always just remember growing up.
I don't know how people were forced to live there.
Growing up in this town, South Siders were so fucking weird. Like, and so it's always left a bad taste in my mouth, and it just looks depressing out there. Because I work on the south, I work out in the South Side a lot, and it's just like, I don't know. It just looks so like
it's like sign
dystopian
flippers.
suburban.
It's like weird suburbia, and then like just weird stores where there's like people outside flipping signs.
It's like what's that one phone store? I forget what it's called. It's like orange and purple. I don't know, but it's just like cell phone stores and like gas stations and liquor shops and check cashing places, and I don't know. It's just like downtown. Like, you walk around the streets and you feel like, I like the feel of downtown Savannah, just like the architecture in the streets, and like when I'm walking, like there's sometimes if I'm walking down Bull Street or something like that, I think about how many people have walked down that street, and like there's,
I think about that too.
Like John Muir spent time here, like back in the day, the dude that helped found national parks with Teddy Roosevelt and stuff like that. Like so much history has happened here, and then you go to the South Side and you're like, I don't know. I wonder who smashed the 40 bottle here. Like, I don't know. It's just, I just don't get the same feeling.
Stucco houses.
Yeah, I think it just kind of slowly just depressed the shit out of me.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I like all my people downtown and my places I go to downtown and all that shit, like the bars I go to and the fucking little sandwich shops I go to and shit like that. And I just feel like if I was downtown, all that shit would just slowly fade away because I just get used to not wanting to travel that far for that shit, kind of, you know, or not crashing down around me, but you know, it's just like the pressure is starting to build.
I know.
I'm not really sure.
Yeah, and well, the pressure is just like you have to leave. Yeah,
dude. Well, it's kind of like, I mean, I think I might even I've probably already talked about this, but like the beautiful thing about Savannah and the reason I've always moved back to Savannah from all the places I've been is because of the affordability, and now that's leaving. That's going way fast. I mean, but that's not just here. That's the state of everywhere. But that was the point of living here, you know, was the low cost of living. You could work a service industry job and live like a king or a queen, you know. And so now it's just like, dude, do I even want to fucking stay in this town? You know, like, yeah, it's getting harder and harder to see the point, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, that's just how I feel. You tapped on a nerve, you know. Which is a good thing. That's my
job.
To do. Yeah,
it is.
I mean, it's good. I mean,
not to stress you out, but just to put shit in
stress me out.
perspective.
Yeah.
Just like,
plus, we're here to talk about it. You know, so yeah, you know me well, so you know like my ticks and stuff like that. But yeah, right now, it's just I hate the fact that I haven't even like, because I just moved back into my house like 2 months ago. I haven't even like really unpacked everything. Like, I haven't even like hung paintings on the wall because I know I have to leave, you know. So like, so I feel like I'm staying in a hotel right now just because it's just a bedroom, and it's just like my shit was just like on the floor, and it's not like, and I like to live neat, like I like to come home to like a made bed and stuff like that after a long day, you know. But it's kind of like, I don't know. It's just like I want to.
What's the point?
I just want to like know where I'm gonna land.
Yeah.
It just feels like this shit's up in the air, which kind of drives me to go a little like it drives me to not to. I don't know how to put it. It drives me to not be chill. You know, like it drives me to be like, fuck it, I'm going out. Fuck it, like I want to do this. Fuck it, I want to do that. Whereas like a lot of times I like to sit in my house and just like,
Well, it's harder to see the bigger picture
yeah, I just
when there isn't like a frame to live in.
exactly,
You know?
exactly, yeah. So it's like, what's the point of cleaning the bathroom? What's the point of hanging a picture on the wall? Like, what's the point of any of this shit right now? It's just strange. It's
Well,
I just want to know where I'm going to be.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, like I just want to either just move into a place and figure it out or fucking, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Other than that, everything's fine. You know, like,
we gotta get that Patreon up.
I think it's because I was just looking at an apartment before I came here. I think that's why I'm like, ugh, fuck.
Gotta
You
get
know?
that fucking Patreon up.
Yeah, I got that Patreon up.
$100 a month.
Hit the deep cuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let's just keep going down the depressing rabbit hole, man.
Oh God, I don't want to. I was like, I've been in a good mood lately,
All right, we don't have to.
but I'm in.
And depending on if you have a family, well, you can't split rent with roommates. Like
It's
you have
true.
to have like
Yeah.
place for that. So I don't know. Savannah's just strange because, yeah, downtown is so beautiful, but also what's so cool about downtown is just the scene and the service industry. And if the service industry drives so much, traffic, well, why are you raising rents to these people that want to give you the entertainment are gone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Who are you going to bring in? Because
Well,
no one's
just-
going to be able to afford it.
They want to make it look like Charleston, and they want to make it as white bread as they can because they think that's safe. When really, I think that's just like is sweeping shit under a rug and making it more volatile.
Yeah.
You know, like people who've been
That's what they're just everything's getting swept under
Yeah.
the rug.
like people have been living in like a house for fucking generations are getting pushed out, and I'd be fucking pissed too. I am pissed. You know, it feels like nothing's been this far out of my reach before. You know, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It just seems wild. But this is just my perspective, and this is my boat that I'm in. You know.
Your boat is heavy because there are millions of people in that same boat.
I know. Yeah. 100%.
Two things are going to happen. There's not going to be any type of correction. Inflation's going to keep going up. Money's going to keep being printed. And houses that are $300,000 right now in 10 years are going to be $1 million. That's going to happen, or they're going to just sweep everything on the rug long enough to where they just can't. Well, just turn the power off.
Well, I think the trick is,
Or they're just going to like train people to not care about wanting to buy stuff.
I think the trick is just meth. If you do meth, and you
Yeah.
can work like 4 jobs and you don't need sleep, you're good, dude. That's it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. All right, what's like
Where's the con?
here's the thing about that. Not just as a joke, but like, okay, if I knew right now that I could take meth and I could work 4 jobs and then I could afford to buy a house, now you have a raging meth addiction that's going to bite you in the ass once you get that house.
Maybe.
Maybe. Definitely.
Raging meth addiction.
Yeah. Like you don't get caught. You do it. Like you do your job incredibly well.
Yeah.
You're just fucking high on meth.
No big deal.
But there's got to be like you can't do meth like that for your whole life. Right? Wait a second. Wait a second.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Did we just solve the economic crisis?
Maybe we could do it.
Let's just do a couple episodes on it and see where it goes.
It's already hard enough to do one episode on meth. Like,
Dude, we
could do an episode a day.
we could sit here on meth and we could take apart this whole room piece by piece.
All right.
And we could probably film like 4 months worth.
Think about this. We do a
Of
loft
content.
space. We get our friends on meth.
We get our friends on meth.
They're helping they're helping like the editing and stuff. And now we got a couple episodes a day.
Yeah. They probably won't sell the equipment though, right?
No, because we're making so much money from
Making so much fucking money.
and we have to make the money because we're addicted
it's
to
gonna
meth.
be crippling. Yeah, it's gonna be crippling. I think it could work though.
Man, how's your liquid death?
Pretty good. I just ate a big sandwich, so this is definitely helping. Yeah. You ever like eat too much and then you're just like thirsty for the rest of the day?
Pizza.
For you, pizza?
Pizza does it to me.
I had Baldino's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. Like that $20 to me. I was like, "Whoa, is this from like podcast stuff?" Until you said it's from the sandwich, I was like, I didn't know
that
where.
Patreon's coming, man.
I didn't know where it would have come from, but I was like, "Oh, no way." No, it's gonna be good. No, I'm actually excited about it.
I think, yeah. We'll talk off camera.
Yeah,
because we both have ideas, and I don't really want to spoil anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I
will say this though, the podcast Swamp TV, just as kind of a cool little cursor into the future. This is season 1.
This is season 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to. We had this cool idea to do.
We'll bleep that out.
Why?
Well, I don't want them to know like different.
Oh, don't worry
also
about
give
it.
one long bleep.
Yeah. I get in fucking trouble, dude. Like if there's a lot of food, and I'm gonna be sitting in front of it for a while. I just don't have an off switch. I just keep going and going and going.
Man, I kind of feel like you last episode.
What?
Just lounging.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah,
dude, get comfy. You're gonna talk about the best stuff when you're comfortable.
Yeah, I got up at 6 this morning.
What for?
Just got a baby.
Right, man. I actually have the week off work because my hands are fucked up and I can't work right now, which sucks. But
yeah, but that's like you think that's like fun, but it's not because you're sore and you can't do anything anyway.
Recovery's not fun.
No,
but like I've seen some of my friends go through a lot worse motorcycle accident recoveries, and if you can't even recover, so whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get depressed if I keep talking about it.
I know. Let's move on.
Yeah. Gordon Ramsay and stuff. I actually like watching Kitchen Nightmares. That's one of my favorite shows because they just go in these shitty restaurants and then Gordon's like, "This is all fucked up. You need to do it like this," and it's a lot of fun, man. There's like the old seasons, I guess. Like,
yeah,
I remember that I was watching this one. I think it was in like fucking Connecticut or something like that. Gordon Ramsay goes in and it's called like the Clam or something. The restaurant was so shitty, like the carpets got mold all over it, and like he sat in the booth and found like found like a fucking shrimp in the booth or something like that, But somehow it all ended up at the end of the episode. Dee Snider rode a Harley into the restaurant. I don't know why, but it was a grand reopening or whatever, and Gordon
did he rev it?
Yeah, dude. Like Gordon's like, "I got a special guest dining with us." That's my British accent. I got a special guest dining with us.
Well, you British?
Yeah, he's gonna have a spot in the chowder, And then fucking Dee Snider rolls his Harley into the restaurant. He's like, got his sunglasses on. He's like revving it and shit. And the restaurant's going fucking crazy. I don't remember the point of that, but then like.
Ruins the new carpet.
Yeah,
oil stains all over the leather seats.
That fucking exhaust, and then fucking I just went to credits. I was like, that was fucking sick.
Just like people screaming, "What are you doing?"
It was so cool, man. I love that kind of like weird promotional shit. Just like, yeah, then we're gonna have Dee Snider just ride his Harley to his table.
Yeah,
because he's a rock star, I guess. Leader of the Pack. Have you seen that music video?
They did. Yeah, no.
But he's in the music video, and like, so Dee Snider, Twisted Sister, they're riding in a flying V on their Harleys. They all pull off, and they're all peeing on the side of the road together. And then they all got like you just see the back of them. They're all peeing on the side of the road together, and they all like at the same time kick their leg, and then they're back on their bikes. And this girl that Dee Snider's into is on vacation with her parents, and they're following them on the bikes for some reason. The parents drive off a cliff in the station wagon on accident. The station wagon goes down, it explodes. The girl gets shot up. And Dee Snider pulls his bike up. And he's looking like this. like he does like that or something like that. He's like looking, and then he like pulls his bike up a little bit, and the girl like gets shot up from the explosion, lands on the back of D. Snyder's bike, and she's like, "Yeah." The whole family just got fucking smoked, But she's on the back of D. Snyder's bike, so she's happy. Then they take off. And it's fucking like those old music videos are so good. Like there's the one with Lemmy where this girl's going out, and she's like dressed, real like. She has like a tank top on, like some super tights. She looks like a total babe, but fucking her parents are giving her shit. Then you hear a motorcycle revving up, and then Lemmy crashes through the wall in their living room on his bike and picks her up, and then crashes through the other wall, leaving. It's fucking sick. I love those old music videos. Yeah. I haven't seen a recent music video in a while. The Ice-T Colors music video he did for that movie Colors. Yeah. So fucking sick. Dude, I want those sunglasses. They're like Raybans, but they got the thick sides. Like it starts thick and then goes thin? Yeah, and it's just shaped like Raybans. Like they're like, I feel like they're big in the 90s in like LA and stuff with like
eBay
gangs and stuff. Oh, yeah, but I have to get like prescription sunglasses or else, because I already can't see good. And then I put sunglasses on, it's just even worse.
You can solve that easy.
Why?
Just pop them out and then they can put the prescriptions in.
I can just go. I've never tried it.
Yeah.
But I could try. And I can't find my sunglasses right now. I got like this like $300 pair of Ray-Bans because they have to have my prescription. And I can't find them. I'm kind of like getting like, it's been after like day 4 of not being able to find them. I'm kind of being like, oh fuck.
Do you think they're in your house?
I like have, I just know.
Do you think they could be somewhere else?
I don't know, dude. If I knew where they were, I wouldn't have lost them.
Maybe they're in your truck.
I checked. I found some cool stuff in there, but I did not find my glasses.
Look under your seat.
No way. You're joking, right?
Nope.
Give me a second. This might not be like an Oprah
joke. But like you like go down there and you're like,
is there nothing down there?
There's nothing down there. But
come on, dude. Come on, dude. Because I wore them in here last time we did an episode.
I know, but I was just thinking like,
damn it.
You go to reach down, like I don't feel anything, and you look back up and I got them on.
I would be really happy.
Yeah. Well, they're probably here.
Why'd you?
I just cleaned the house. I didn't see them though.
I gotta put my arm on this thing. I started to get really happy.
Serves you right.
For what?
Making a mess of the whole situation.
Well, if you would just let me wear them from the beginning, it wouldn't have been a mess.
Get with the program.
Who's making the mess here?
I'm the boss.
You're the boss. I'm going to walk. I can walk at any second.
And you'll do what I say.
I don't like listening to people. I'm going to walk. Don't
turn
it red.
I'm not
Don't turn it red. Don't turn that red on me.
I'm not playing anymore. Wait, no, I'm kidding.
All right, here, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Whew, our first fight on air.
I'm so tired.
Because we, like, off air, we fight just 24/7. So
yeah. We do.
Our first one on air.
We do fight.
Yeah. And that was pretty tame.
Yeah, it was good.
Ooh, if I walk in and you just have the sunglasses on the gator, like, that would be sick if you find them. You know? If anyone out there comes across a pair of Ray-Bans that you put on and make shit looks really fucking weird, those are mine.
And we'll keep everyone posted.
And we'll call the hotline. It should be flashing on the bottom of your screen now.
What's your number? We can put it down here.
1-800-SWAMP-TV.
Yeah. We should get a 1-800 number.
It works. 123 1234.
1-800.
What? Call 1-800-SWAMP-TV if you want to.
If you
do that on purpose?
Yeah.
Nice.
Please call 1-800-SWAMP-TV if you have located a pair of prescription Ray-Bans. Thank you.
Make stuff look funny. If it looks funny, it's not your prescription. Please call me.
Yeah.
1-800-SWAMP-TV.
That's 1800.
Or if you find anything cool, period.
Yeah.
Call 1-800-SWAMP-TV. Let's talk about it.
I need some plants.
You said you need some plants?
Yeah. I was thinking about going to the island and just digging some up.
A fucking plant store just opened on Bull Street. I just saw it yesterday.
That's been there a long time, Aaron.
What?
That was there before the pandemic.
You talking the one right by... Wait, which one are you talking about?
Right by Bull Street Taco?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
that's been there.
Oh, fuck. I just saw it yesterday.
You live here.
I don't go places normally.
Wait. Did you go in?
No, I just walked by it. And I was like,
You
hey,
know better.
No, I look cool. I don't know what I do in there. The bad thing is I kill them. I don't make them live. So, like,
Really? I feel like you would have a green thumb.
no, I take them down. I don't put them up.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Aaron.
I mean, there is plant health care, but I don't have anything to do with. I'm in the product. There's PhD plant health care.
What day's your birthday?
July 24th. Call 1-800 Swamp TV.
1-800 Swamp TV. July 24th is Aaron Niece's birthday.
Yes.
Please send plants.
Yes. I got one that hangs in my shower, and it's put there on purpose. It's not like growing through the wall or something, but like it's pretty cool. I don't know why. It's got these like big viny things kind of come down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I like plants. I love house plants.
They're supposed to make you feel better and make like they're supposed to up your mood, right?
And I love yeah, they do.
Yeah.
I mean, you're just giving yourself more oxygen to breathe.
It's just stuff that like if I don't know, like I'm slowly becoming pretty set in my ways. So like if I haven't already been into it, it's hard. Jesus.
Show's canceled.
Fuck, I wasn't talking about anything important. Right? Yeah. No, these are nice. I don't have anything against plants.
I need to get some palms, but they're very expensive. So
I
was going to go to some islands,
Ooh, I don't like palms.
dig them up.
Oh, I don't like them. They are cool though. They're built to survive hurricanes. They just like
You know what else they're built to survive?
off like that.
Freezing cold temperatures.
Did you know they're really close to? They're like in the grass family.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Long blades.
Yeah, and they're super fibrous. Like cutting those down is a motherfucker.
Fibrous. Well, I'm not talking about like palm trees. I'm talking about when they're more as a plant, smaller.
Okay.
I feel like
why are they so expensive? We live in Savannah.
Exactly.
Did you know Spanish moss? You could sell that. Like if you take it to like North Carolina and stuff, like people will buy it.
Actually, I should talk about it now.
Go ahead.
I have an idea to sell Spanish moss. I don't have an idea. I want to sell Spanish moss and have like really cool packaging for it. So I've already said, so if anybody does it, they're copying me.
Okay.
Even
cool.
the people that are already doing it
Smart.
that you talked about.
I can bring you bags and bags and bags and bags of Spanish moss.
1-800 Swamp TV. Bring me moss. I'll have a scale, and I will offer 10 cents per 5 pounds.
Okay. I'm going to wet it first, and but I can bring you a whole truckload.
Okay.
Yeah. How many dollars per pound?
No, just bring it. Sorry, we're not collecting today.
Fuck.
Yeah. What am I gonna do with all this moss?
Yeah, I've gotten red bugs twice at the job too. I really don't like Spanish moss. I used to think it was pretty cute, but now it's just like, oh, I wish it would fuck off. Because you can never actually get rid of it.
Yeah, the red bugs aren't fun.
No.
You know the trick that doesn't work?
Yeah, I do.
The nail polish? Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, the first time I got it, my buddy who's been working trees for like fucking years, I was like, what do I do? He's like, oh, get the fingernail polish. You have to suffocate them.
Your first time getting red bugs was this tree job?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Can you believe it?
No.
I grew up in this town and never got red bugs. Just I knew to stay away from the fucking moss.
What?
Because my parents told me like, yo, let's have red bugs. Don't touch it. I was like,
You don't do any trail walks or anything?
Yeah, I do trail walks.
What?
Yeah, I do trail walks all the fucking time. Well, used to anyways. Now I work outside, so I don't really go there.
That's insane. That's awesome though. I mean, they're not fun.
Yeah, no, they're not fun. No, my parents told me not to touch the moss because it has red bugs, and so I remember that, so I didn't touch it.
All right, I got to cool myself down.
No. I always like it because we used to sit in front of the bean, and you could always tell like a tourist or scad kid because they'd walk by with like Spanish moss in their hair or something. You're like, you fucking idiot. Yeah. But so I went and got red fingernail polish, and I dyed my legs all over. And then after I did it, I remember I have a world of information at my fingertips. So I looked on my phone, and it said that is a myth. That doesn't work. When you have the little red marks, they've already bitten you and moved on.
Yeah, they're gone. They're not in there.
Yeah, so I would just take fucking scolding hot showers and just like stand on this little bench thing and just have it pointed at my legs, you know? I was just trying to burn them off and all this shit. I would like just take that. Yeah, I was just like,
And for anyone that doesn't know, like red bugs are these. So once moss falls from a tree and lands on the ground, the red bugs go inside to feed off the enzymes in the moss, I believe. So if you touch it or stand on it and the red bugs come up and they're super, super small. I mean,
yeah, you can see the adults. The adult red bugs are actually these little tiny.
I mean,
red
they
dots,
are itty bitty.
but the larvae is what's on you.
That's what they do. They crawl on you and then they burrow inside and they feed off your enzymes and then they leave and they leave these incredibly itchy.
Yeah, they're
welts.
so fucking itchy. It looks like blisters. It's like these red dots going up your leg.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like
And they're like knots.
they travel towards warmth. So if you get them on your legs, you can see it lasts about 4 days, and they'll naturally fall off. Once you get them, there's not really much you can do except just ride it out.
Don't itch it.
Don't scratch it because
You get infected.
yeah. But you can see the flight path, and like it's getting closer and closer and closer to a really bad area. It's like area I don't want touched by red bugs. You know, when they're done being larvae, they fall off, and then they go start the cycle over again on somebody else. But it's just like you don't even know you have them. And like I didn't know I had them until I went to bed that night. I woke up and I felt like my legs were on fucking fire, like just because they itch so fucking bad. And I was like, oh, fuck, do I have bed bugs? Like, what the fuck is this, you know? And next morning, just got all these fucking like welts all over my legs. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? And yeah, it was red bugs. And so I put
Were you spooked?
I was just spooked they're gonna get too close to my junk, you know? That's what I was spooked about. Because what the fuck are you gonna do that? Like, I don't know. That's the one thing I was really
What's warmer
worried
than that?
about. On the male body, not much.
Yeah.
That's why like ticks and stuff go for the balls.
And it's so sensitive.
But yes, I put the fingernail polish on me. Then I read that that's a myth, and when you already have the welt, they've already bitten and moved on. Yeah, there's nothing you really do. You just ride it out. It lasts about 4 days.
But it can last up to a week, I think.
Yeah, it sucks.
Longer.
And me, like, it's back to like these little pus pockets, these little tiny little pus bumps. And I'm a popper, you know. So like to not touch those.
Nope. No, I don't want to talk. Oh,
okay, to not touch those is fucking really, really hard. Anyways.
No, I mean like we can keep talking. I just can't talk about popping.
You're bringing it back up. I've already moved on.
Like just the idea of popping.
You again, you brought it back up.
A big old pop.
Yeah, it seems like maybe you want to talk about it.
Yeah, let's dive into it.
No. We don't have that. That was supposed to be a graze by. So people were like, "Oh yeah, I am too," but you're shining a light on.
I am delirious today.
Why?
Just tired.
I think I'm gonna be taking it easy for a little bit, just because I haven't like to kind of like try and trick myself that I'm fine. From the wreck, I've been just going, and now it's kind of like I think I actually like need to just chill the fuck out. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually try.
Like in all aspects?
Yeah. Like, it's just flying too close to the sun. I need to, like, kind of bring it back down to earth a little bit.
It was the perfect eye opening.
Yeah. And, I mean, I got put in check. Definitely a fucking ego bruise. Like, all that shit, you know? But actually, I just rode by it today, and I could see, like, this scrape mark going all the way up the road. Like, just this big white scratch mark going all the way up the road, just where me and my bike were sliding. But, yeah, it's kind of like, all right, maybe we've been going a little too too fast in all the aspects, I guess, you know.
It's nice to slow down.
It is nice to slow down every now and then and just like kind of like take
Especially when
take
you
your time.
when you yourself slow yourself down because you want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not having to slow down because of something.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I was just excited to like, cause not be going to school, and then like, it's almost like I was talking about this, but it's almost like like even just working 2 jobs and trying to do all this stuff and just like trying to spread myself as thin as possible is almost like a form of self-harm. It's almost like a form of like being able to put everything else to the side and just like it's not there because I can't focus on it because I'm running so hard with this thing. But if you like actually like this right here was kind of like oh fuck, like it, I don't know, take a step back a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of like reprioritize some shit and get things back in the way. Because right now there's some really fucking cool shit cooking, and I want to focus more on that rather than just like running around acting a fool, you know. But see how it all shakes down. This could be a really good thing for me.
I think that's great, man.
You know what I mean?
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good.
Yeah, like get back in school, like focus hard on the shop because that's something that could really potentially like.
You're also not missing out on anything.
I know, you know, like I got everything I want, so I don't know what I'm chasing, but I mean that's just kind of like the way I've always been. Like I'm always chasing something. I don't know what.
If that's what you're used to, it's like a person that's addicted to meth. That's all they know. So
I
it's
do
like
have an addictive personality.
it's like cutting that meth addiction. It's like, huh?
Yeah.
How?
It's like
why?
I
mean, I think they know why, but just it's easier said than done.
Yeah.
Changing what you want to do.
Yeah.
What you're used to doing.
Yeah. I mean, I've slowed down before. Like, it's not like anything new, but it's just like getting to be about that time, maybe like to reel it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For everyone that's listening to audio, we have 2 dogs in the set today.
Yeah.
Buddy Dagger and Scamp.
Scamp.
A little one and a big one.
Scamp.
And they're both amazing little guests. And they're doing pretty good, so I think we're going to start having them on the show more often.
This is Scamp. He's a smart boy.
She is.
She's a smart girl. And this is Buddy. He's going to get jealous because I got Scamp on my lap. All right, Scamp.
Bye, Scamp.
Thanks for swinging by. Come here, buddy. Get
Thanks.
some pets, too.
Thanks for swinging by.
Watch some paws. Well, what else is going on?
God, man, there's so much. I'm just kind of blank today.
It's all good, dude.
No, I know it's good.
Yeah.
All right. So, how is it that used cars are still more than brand new cars?
I don't know. I got a friend looking for a car right now, and she's been telling me it's been awful. I got lucky with the truck I got, and it's a privilege to have. But I don't know. I'm not like all the vehicles I've ever gotten have fallen in my lap one way or another.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I rarely like seek out. I mean, there's so much shit I would want, you know, if I had fucking endless amounts of money. But like, I don't know. I'm not really involved in that world, you know, of like seeking a vehicle out and going and getting it. Except
You almost did though. There was
I almost did. Yeah, I was just like fucking sick of riding to work on hopes and prayers in my truck, and riding the bike to work every day, like no matter whether it was like 30 degrees out or if it was raining or what, was fucking shit, you know. And now the bike's gone, so.
But luckily you didn't, because you ended up scoring a truck.
Yeah, I ended up getting a truck. I was thinking about it though. I was thinking about just like, you know what, fuck it. I'm an adult. I'm gonna go do an adult thing and like finance a fucking like 2020 truck And
Yeah.
just like, so I press that button and everything works. And if I was going to do it, I was going to do it all the fucking way. I was going to get all the bells and whistles. Like, I wanted like,
so you have it.
yeah, dude, just drive myself to the ground even further and just be like, yo, just give me the like heated steering wheel and the blender and the microwave and all that shit.
$50K down the drain.
Well, I was thinking about when I was signing the papers, like at like making sure like you can't repo it for 6 weeks, right? Like I get this for 6 weeks, right? Because that would be the best 6 weeks of my life. You know?
Truck nuts.
Yeah, the whole package.
Just like on the back, just like vinyl sticker, like niece's rig.
Oh God, I kind of feel like those vinyl stickers are like giving your cars tattoos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, but a lot of them, of course, are shit. It's just like a grenade with like a fucking brass knuckles duct tape to it or some shit.
Yeah, no, it's
The
like
final stickers on trucks are the fucking worst.
yeah, it's like
Somebody representing Florida really hard or something like that. Like
it's
matters.
it's like an assault rifle, and it's like this is
So
my
yeah.
door. This is my doorbell.
Yeah, don't come over here because I'll shoot you in the face or some
Yeah.
shit. Yeah, so fucking stupid. Like, yeah, probably the world would be a lot better place with all like electric vehicles and shit like that. But I love my bikes and stuff like that, so it's hard. I know what's right, but I know it should be done. I think everyone does, but
You're gonna make me go through it down a fucking deep hole.
yeah. Should we reel it back in or should I let the
I
dog
mean, it was
loose?
just like it's just you can have your own opinion on like EVs. Okay, I don't give a shit. I could care less what you like, but if I say one thing like, yeah, EVs are interesting. I think they're gonna be good for everything, and then your rebuttal is, yeah, except for the CEO when it runs it, and I'll never buy one if that CEO. It's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
That is, oh, my hole is getting deep, dude. It's just don't like it. Just don't like them. Don't use anything like, don't use like a CEO as an excuse. It's like,
who's doing that?
just people. Let's try to have conversations sometimes. And
No, people are fucking nuts. It turns out everyone's an expert on everything. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. Just go pray about it Sunday at church.
What church you go to? Where's your church? Church.
The House of Swamp.
The House of Swamp. Call 1-800 Swamp TV.
This is a Christian podcast.
Oh, fuck off. I will walk. Just want to know my opinion about it.
Yeah, is it because of the CEO you don't like Jesus?
Who?
Yeah, I don't mind church, except for that dumbass CEO Jesus.
We need to reel it back in, bud.
You want to take my Christmas away?
We need to reel it back in, bud.
This is my doorbell. Peace, yeah, fuck it.
See.
Back. Ceiling.
I gotta go.
Well, should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up. Episode 3.
Yeah, episode
Swamp
3.
TV. Thanks for listening again. If you were able to sit through all of our babbling, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
As always. And yeah.
Best part of my week.
Yeah, mine too. And we'll see you next week.
Yeah, so as Aaron said, thank you all. And if you're listening to the audio version, just to help support us, just follow it. And then if you're on YouTube, just subscribe to it.
Subscribe to it.
And on Instagram and TikTok, just follow us.
Just follow us.
And leave if you want to leave a review. Leave a funny review. I don't know. It just helps. It helps grow the channel.
Oh, you had an idea about funny.
Yeah.
The funniest
Okay.
review.
So we'll do this. If anybody wants to review on Apple Podcasts or on YouTube, like leave a comment. We'll talk about the funniest one that we get. So leave something like silly.
Yeah.
And don't think about it. Don't try too hard. Just something silly.
If we start getting a bunch of reviews, I'd love just reading one.
I know.
I'd love
because we do. We
read them on the air.
We read all the reviews. We respond to everything.
Leave the really shitty, nasty reviews too. I'll read them.
Yeah. Whoever leaves the nastiest, meanest review, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm just kidding. Yeah, 5-star shitty review.
I'd read it.
Podcast stinks. 5 stars.
Yeah, I'd read it.
Yeah.
Podcast stinks. Get a life.
Yeah. Whoa, kill yourselves. 5-star. Can't wait for the next episode.
Podcast stinks. Kill yourself.
Yeah. 5 stars.
Yeah, dude.
Click.
Yeah, that'd be great. No, but yeah, for all the people who have reached out to us and stuff, it's really
yeah.
It means a lot. Appreciate it too. Appreciate all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks everyone. All right, this is episode 3.
I gotta give you the little handshakes. My hands are all fucked up. All right, see ya.
Bye bye.